Welcome to Dr. Jester Rant, and I'm gonna rant about this. From Mail, Daily Mail. DNI John Radcliffe says Iran is responsible for fake Proud Boys emails threatening Democrats in an effort to damage Trump. And the FBI says Russia is interfering in voter registration. US intelligence officials identified Russia and Iran as two foreign actors who have taken actions to interfere in the presidential election. Yeah, I kind of understand why Iran is doing this, because quite frankly, for them, Trump took them out of a very sweet, delicious deal that Obama pretty much bowed down and took it up their ass just to sign. Alright, let's go. US intelligence officials have confirmed Iran is responsible for a series of threatening emails targeting Democratic voters this week, as they revealed Russia is also playing its part to meddle in the presidential election. Yeah, the Russian thingy here, you cried wolf so many times that I have a bit of a tiny little difficulty kind of playing Russia or understanding Russian involvement in this. Or if anything, they are doing anything substantial, but let's take a look. Director National Intelligence Radcliffe on Wednesday identified the two countries' foreign actors that have taken a specific action to influence public opinion. This data can also be used by... okay, let's jump on a few paragraphs because... it's too much. Daily Mail has a tendency to write a lot of fluff on their articles. He said, let's say, for the research of voters, they hope they'll cause confusion, sow chaos, and undermine your confidence in American democracy, he said in an impromptu news conference. Let's see. Here it is, the email. This one, in fact, even the leader itself of the Proud Boys said that this is fake, and they were using an actual spoofing technique, and it does use a spoofing. I know that technique because excuse me, even I have received email from myself when in fact I did not send email from myself trying to sell something to me. Think of that for a minute. If you check your email, sometimes in your spam folder, etc., or sometimes even on your main folder, in your main inbox folder, you're gonna see sometimes an email from you. You yourself sending an email from you. This is a spoofing technique. This is spam. We are in possession of all your information, email address, telephone, everything. You're currently registered as a Democrat, and we know this because we have gained access into the entire voting infrastructure. You will vote for Trump on election day, or we will come after you. Change your party affiliation to Republican to let us know you received our message and we'll comply. We will know which candidate you voted for. I will take this seriously if I were you. This is absolutely 100% fake. This comes from Iran. Iran does not want Trump to win. This is... well, it's kind of a telltale sign that Trump really struck a chord against the Iranians. They definitely don't want a president with a spine to win this election. They want one they can manipulate easily, so they can get that sweet deal they got with Obama. Because Obama bent down and they shoved a big huge cock up their butt, up Obama's butt. That's what happened. And, he did not describe the emails, but officials familiar with the matter said the US has linked Tehran to messages sent to Democratic voters in at least four states, including battleground locations like Pennsylvania and Florida. Oh, and by the way, the donator information is actual public data, public information, so much so that the Democrats have launched a website, or Antifa, I do not know, but they launched a website. I think, I'm not gonna say the actual address, but they display information of Trump donors and their addresses. So this is kind of disturbing. If you input your address in there, you'll get a list of Trump donors around your location. Or even if you look for a specific name, it's scary to say. I admit that's scary. On that note, if I had money, you'll find my address too in there. I would have donated to Trump if I could. Because damn, I love that big guy. He is awesome. Oh well, let's get back to the news. Ratcliffe did not elaborate on how they were intended to damage Trump, but one possibility is the messages may have been intended to align the president in the midst of voters with the Proud Boys, after he was criticized for failing to unequivocally denounce the group during the first presidential debate. Well, Proud Boys is not, in fact, a white supremacist group, nor does it seem to be a far-right group, mostly because they admit everybody in them, they are just a group of guys. In fact, the chapter leader, or the leader of the Proud Boys currently, is an Afro-Cuban. Apparently, having identity politics is important to these people, so I have to actually say, the guy is an Afro-Cuban. What sort of white supremacist group is that? We are in possession of I already read this video. We have any claim as such. I woke up way too early today. I'm sorry. I'm way too knackered for to do a lot of stuff today, but so if you'll excuse me. And this coffee is kind of subpar. I don't know if it's the sweetener that I changed the brands or something. It's kind of it's would I actually have to add a sugar in this to see if it improves the flavor or something? It doesn't feel coffee-ish. It feels so damn disappointing. Either way, let's keep going. We would like to alert the public direct on national intelligence. Oh god. When I said they fluffed the articles, I did not expect them to fluff this much. Russia, on the other hand, was not found to have orchestrated interference. Oh, okay, wait. What? But you said that. Russia, okay, these actions are desperate attempts by desperate adversaries, added Ratcliffe, along with FBI Director Chris Wray, said the US would impose costs on any foreign countries that interfere in the 2020 election. They did not lay out a specific evidence for how they come to pinpoint Iran, but activities attributed to Tehran would mark a significant escalation for a country some cybersecurity experts regard as a second-rate player in online espionage. Yeah, they are kind of second-rate. Russia, on the other hand, was not found to have orchestrated an interference campaign. However, Ratcliffe have confirmed they obtained some important information, as they did in 2016. Despite the Iranian and the Russian actions, the officials say Americans can be confident that their vote will be counted. Oh, okay, so they had actually some voter information, but did not... Well, like the US, Iran does not interfere in other countries' elections, Miru Yusuf wrote on Twitter. Ah, bullshit. You are known to interfere on everything. Have you forgotten how you interfered with the elections and other things in Iraq? Or maybe in not maybe, it's pretty much confirmed, because Hezbollah is a kind of an arm from Iran, and they have interfered and meddled in Lebanon to the point that they may actually be responsible for the huge explosion that happened in I forgot the city. Fuck. Alright, let's get back, because Iran is a goddamn hypocrite. Oh, and they also have interfered with elections in Gaza, so much so that Hamas is the leader or in Gaza, and is an arm from Iran. Along with the possibility of type of operation for intimidation, more fluff. Those addresses were then used in apparently widespread targeted spamming address when we seen for interference, while state-backed Russian hackers are known to have infiltrated US elections infrastructure in 2016. There is no evidence that Iran has ever done so. Those emails are meant to intimidate and undermine American voters' confidence in our erection. election, tweeted Tuesday night after reports of the emails first surfaced. Well, that's it. Not much to say, just that Iran is spoofing the Proud Boys address. They're sending with the emails in the hopes to scare people and tarnish the Republicans and the Proud Boys image. That's about it. That's a lot of fluff for an article, isn't it, Daily Mail? Okay, fine. It's good that you have shown a lot of the information in regards to this, but it feels a lot of fluff. A lot of fluff for a quick article. Anyway, so thank you for watching. See you on my next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can enjoy more of my suffering, especially this early, and I need to add sugar to my coffee for my next videos. This sweetener has been a bit disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, good night.